In this video, I will be talking about how you can use the Classroom e-learning management system and how to create quizzes with this. It's a pretty simple system to work with, and you just need to know a few points, and I think you're good to go after that. This is the main page. It's the URL is secure.classroommate.org, and then you enter the username and password that you have. We don't usually work with the account management system. The account management section, the section that we will be working with is the content builder. I will first be showing you what the results are going to look like after you have created the quizzes. And then I'll come back to show you how you can actually create the quizzes yourself. So I will be going into the Manage section. These are the sections that I have either created or like the first two are copies that my supervisor has given me, but the next sections are the sections that I have created myself. As you can see, I've been working on the mathematics for 8th grade students, and they have to cover 5 different topics, and I've created a separate section for each of these topics, and the questions are in each of these sections. So let's say I will be showing you the function section. This is the main page that you will be working with. Just to show you what the students will be seeing, if I click on the preview button down here, just so you know, you have the option of previewing the results on every one of these pages. So this should always be available. I just click on the preview button down here, and this is what a student will be able to see. As you can see, I have a video clip over here, and if you scroll down, I have one question over here, and this is my second question. You should make sure not to put that many questions on each page because we don't want the students to really scroll down too much. Depending on how big your question is and if it has graphs or not, or pictures, some of them really have large pictures, it's a good idea to have between 1 to 3 questions on each page. So say over here I have only 2 questions, and students must answer every single question before going on to the next page. So that's another reason why we don't want to have that many questions on each page. So like on the second page, I have another video clip, and then I only have 1 question on this page. As you can see, it has like lots of graphs, so I only added 1 question on this page. But the next pages don't have video clips. The video clip is an option, but it's a good idea to have a video clip, especially at the beginning of each section, so the students will have a good idea of what the section is about. And you can search and find these videos on YouTube. And it's a good idea to do a good search so you can find like a good video clip. I will show you how you can enter those later on. Okay, and let me just show you, if say a student wanted to put an answer, say they choose this as the answer, and they click I'm ready, check my answer, it just tells them that that's not correct. So it's a good idea for you over here, if you click on the full explanation, I have written that option B is correct. So, you know, it's a good idea for the students to know what the correct answer is. So we always advise you to enter a really short sentence to tell the students what the correct answer is. And if you can actually write a long explanation about how to solve the problem, that's even better. I can show you a sample of, I have in different sections questions where I have a long explanation, and I will show you that later on. Okay, just a few pointers to pay attention to before I start explaining how to create these quizzes. You can see that we have different options for choosing the answers. Like over here, I have chosen a checkbox. And so over here you can have more than one correct answer, or over here I have a drop down menu, or over here, like this is another sample of a drop down menu. Over here, these are just radio buttons where you choose one correct answer. So there are different ways that you can show the results. You can choose whatever you want depending on the question you have. And another thing you could pay attention to is that, so my functions section has 11 pages. As you can see, each of these is one page. You can put whatever name you want on the pages, like I could put page 1, page 2. I just decided to put functions 1, functions 2. And if I go back and click on this tab, you can see that each of these, so this is like I named it functions 1, this folder shows the first page, and then this folder shows the second page. As you can see, the first page has 2 questions. The second page has 1 question. The third page has 1 question. Okay, I just wanted you to pay attention to this, and I will be explaining how you can create this section. To do this, you click on the Content Builder, and you go to Content Home. Now say I want to create a completely new section. I click on Create Content. I put a title, Math Sample. Grade 8, area math, and you put a description, this is a sample. And you click Next. Okay, this is my first page. Now I want to create my pages and the questions that I'm entering on each page. You don't need to know beforehand how many pages you want. Let's just say I want to start with 2 pages and then I'll go from there. A screen is another name for a page. A screen section is another name for your questions. So let's say I put add a screen. So this is my first screen page. So I just add a screen section, and this is my quiz. And then if I want to add another question, I put another add a screen section. As you can see, I've added another question. You can put as many as you want. So on this page, I'm going to have 4 questions. Now let's say I want to add another page. I go click on the first page and add a screen. You might notice that this looks like it's just another question, but it's not. You should immediately click the add a screen section and it's going to change to a folder. So don't be confused by that. So every time you want to add a new page, you should click on the previous page and then you will get the option of adding a screen. And then you add a screen section and you can add the question. So over here, let's say on the second page, I want to add another screen section. I just click on this, add a screen section, I have a new question. Okay, I go on my first page. I want to name my first page first page. Make sure you have to click the save button. Right now, say I don't click on the save button, okay? I go on the next page, you see that the name has not changed. So you have to click the save button for everything you do. I write it again, I write first page, and I click save. You saw that? This changed over here. Now I want to write first question, and I click save, and that changed over here, and so forth. Okay, now let's say on my first page I want to add a video clip. What I do is you find the video clip that you want to add. Let's say I want to add this algebra video clip that I found on YouTube. What you do is you scroll down, you click on the share button over here, and then you click on the embed button. You will be given a code. Make sure that over here it says show suggested videos when the video finishes. Make sure that this does not have a check mark next to it. And you copy this code and you come back to this page, and over here where you enter your content, you click on the source button and you copy the code that you found on this page. So I just copied this here, and just make sure that before, see, this was the page that I actually found this code. What you do is enter the security HTTPS before this. You have to add this because of the security reasons on this page. So make sure you add this, and then you click the source button again, and you will see this. Okay, I will click save, and I'll click preview so you can see. You see that? This was added to this page. Okay, now I want to create my first question. I go to the first question page, and then I start entering your question. Now, just a pointer that you have to make sure that you are given a worksheet for sample questions that you can use. Make sure that you change the numbers in those sample questions so you have a unique question of your own and it's not copied from other places. So you don't need to really change the question itself. You can if you want to, but it's a good idea to change the numbers on each question. Okay, so you enter your question here. You can add images from clicking on this, or you can, to add the images, let me just show you a sample of adding an image. Like over here, let's say I want to add an image. You browse, and see, these are the images that I've uploaded from my computer. Like say this, you click the upload button and you find the file that you want to add. So say I've uploaded this and I want to upload and I want to add this to my question. So I just click on that, and then you can choose the width. The good thing is that the height will adjust itself. So let's say I don't want it to be very large. I just put 200 and I click OK. And this, it will be entered as my question. And then the answers, you can choose text where your student must enter a text. You can put drop down, you can put radio or checkbox. I showed you those. Let's say I wanted to put radio. And I click on create or edit answers, add an answer. I put A1. B2. C, and say the answer C is correct. So I put, is this the correct answer? Yes. You can replace the default, so like if the student answers it correctly, instead of writing that's correct, you can put any other thing like great job or whatever. You don't have to do this. And you click submit. And then make sure always to click save so you have all your things. It's a good idea to enter explanation. So if you want to put a full explanation, you can enter it here. If not, you just enter option C is correct. And this is what the result is going to look like. This is my question, and these are the options. And it says, great job. Okay, and this is a sample of a long explanation. Like, say, if I click on this, and I click on the full explanation, I have a long explanation over here.